My name is Jeremy Barton. I work as a footwear technologist at Lacoste Footwear within Pentland Brands. A footwear technologist, essentially, they work on the creation of footwear lasts. A footwear last is a wooden, plastic or aluminium shape of a foot, and that is what you build a shoe around when you're in the factory. My first job after leaving university, I worked as a freelance designer for a big high street brand. That was for about 4 or 5 months. Then I managed to get an internship at a design agency in central London, and I was there for nearly a year. During that internship, towards the end, it became clear that there wasn't actually a full-time role available for me, despite there being signals that there might have been. It was quite frustrating. But it's that age-old debate, isn't it? When you think that there's potentially a full-time role for you, you will fight tooth and nail to try and get there. It takes some strength to actually draw a line and say, actually no, it's time for me to move on and find an opportunity somewhere else. A friend from uni was in the design pool graduate scheme at Pentland, got in touch saying that there were roles available on this design graduate scheme, and to get me to send her my portfolio and CV. And from there I got offered an interview. The worst interview of my life. I think it was the work and my work ethic that got me the job, I believe. I'm really enjoying this job. They're great with internal training courses. You're always learning in this job. I had a pretty strong idea that I wanted to be a designer from probably about the age of 12 or 13. Because of my design and technology teachers, they were really encouraging, and it was a subject that they said I was best at. I was pretty set on going to university. They purposely make you work on projects that have huge variety in scope. I went to Northumbria University. They had very close links with industry, and we did a number of live industry projects. I would advise, do what you enjoy. That's the key thing. There's no point spending years of your life doing something you don't enjoy. My parents were supportive of my choices. They were very supportive about design. They didn't know much about it, but they knew I had an artistic streak. Key turning points, there were quite a few. Getting cold feet before starting uni about what course I wanted to do. There's also the potential of joining the military, because family has history in the military. I did go and do officer selection, didn't get selected for it, and that was a turning point where I said, okay, I'm not going to become a soldier. I said, right, now was the time for me to buckle down, concentrate on the design degree and finish that and go and follow this route. But at the same time I thought, why not do the reserves? They're two very different routes, and that definitely changed me completely. And this is potentially why I didn't go into full-on creative designer, and maybe why I was attracted by product development, because that is the making the design work, making sure that the design can actually be made. So I became quite a logical, practical person because of that. What gets me out of bed in the morning is definitely the people I work with, the team. Hugely lucky that the team here is fantastic. We all work completely interlinked. Everything that one of us does probably feeds into work that another person is doing. So we're constantly communicating. So yeah, the main reason that I get out of bed in the morning is definitely the team I work with, because I like the people.